Hi everyone, we are from Group 7 and today we are going to talk about active site. So, what is active site? Active site is the region of an enzyme where substrate molecules binds to it and forms a temporary bond with the substrate and catalyze a chemical reaction. Once they bind, a conformational change to the shape of the active site occurs, which results in a new shape which complements to the shape of the substrate. This animation shows how the active site works. So, what are the characteristics of active site? The active site is a cleft or pocket which is formed by different parts of the amino acid sequences and takes up a small part of the enzyme. Substrates are bound to enzymes by multiple weak attractions. The binding specificity depends on the arrangement of amino acid in an active site. And now, we will proceed with functions of the active site. 1. Contains residues that form bonds with the substrate and residues that catalyze the reaction of substrate. And 2. Binds the substrate and aids in catalysis of substrate. Next, structure of active site and how to identify it. An active site consists of a binding site which acts as template for substrate orientation and a catalytic site which lowers the activation energy and speed up the reaction by providing a favorable microenvironment. Enzyme will bind to its specific substrate in the active site, forming enzyme-substrate complex. Catalytic reaction occurs, converts it into product, forming enzyme-product complex. The product leaves the active site. Now, enzyme can be reused again. To identify active site on the enzyme, we use a method called genetic active site search, GAS. GAS is used to identify the location of the active site on the enzyme that's derived from the genetic algorithm. It can also identify the active site on other proteins. The result can be improved by additional attributes to describe the sites. Problems related to active sites and how to solve it. First, competitive inhibitor. Inhibitors with the same shape as substrates compete to bind into active site. To overcome this problem, we can increase the concentration of substrate to increase its probability to successfully bind to the enzyme. Secondly, uncompetitive inhibitor. This inhibitor binds to allosteric site of enzymes, causing the active site to change its shape. So, substrate cannot bind to it, as the enzyme is highly damaged. There is no solution for this problem. Thirdly, changes in temperature. A very high temperature can denature enzymes, while low temperatures makes enzymes more rigid. To overcome this situation, we need to control the temperature to the optimum. Lastly, changes in pH. Changes in pH can cause the active site to change its shape or its charge. Sometimes, substrates cannot bind to its active site. To overcome this, we need to control the pH to the optimum. And that's all from us. Thank you.